Coming to you today from the Lighter Side Lounge, my name is Summer Joy, and I'm currently a college journalism student, and I'm here with my dad, Dennis.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Today we are going to be talking about the latest rock drama surrounding WrestleMania, and, some WWE talent reactions to the current situation.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, this is a long one, guys, so bear with me. Got a lot of notes for this one, but...
The Rock's a nice guy. What happened?
So, Dwayne Johnson appeared on the Pat McAfee show a few days ago to address him missing WrestleMania 41. He claimed he was called prior to the Elimination Chamber to boost ticket sales. He also said that it was his decision to step back from the Cody Rhodes and John Cena situation at WrestleMania, believing the whole Soul storyline could be brought back later. In regards to the match itself, he mentioned he loved the finish, but he went on to say, quote, "I would have finessed things a little differently on how they got there, but that's just me creatively."
Yeah, like if he showed up. Up, he would have finessed things different.
Yep.
This whole Cody's Soul thing.
Just dropped completely out of nowhere.
Wait, I just want to roll that back for a second, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start this whole, what does the final boss want? Well, does the final boss has everything? What could... WrestleMania is on Easter. And they're talking about Cody's Soul and all this stuff. That's probably why it just dropped. Whoops. Maybe somebody realized when they booked WrestleMania it was on Easter and they're talking about Cody's Soul and everything. Anyway, go ahead.
In addition to his comments about the match, he said that he loved Travis Scott getting involved and that the rapper does have plans to train with Booker T. In response to The Rock's comments, David LaGreca had some things to say on the Busted Open podcast. LaGreca criticized Johnson for making these comments after the show and, quote, completely throwing Triple H under the bus. He went on to say that if The Rock had creative input for the match, he should have said we when critiquing it instead of I. Johnson then commented on his Instagram post saying, quote, "Hi, Dave. The business is a complete work. Always has been, always will be. Every aspect of it, every match, every interview. Please join me, Cody, Cena, Brian, and the rest of us for our creative discussions so you can expand your perspective. Until then, stop ranting. It's not healthy, my friend. Enjoy the show. P.S. Tell Bubba I have Grand Marnier and Hush Puppies for all of us." And then he put the whiskey emoji and the sideways crying laughing emoji.
No mention of Triple H.
Nope.
No mention of Triple H.
Ever. And this comment has since been pinned on their Instagram. We'll put a picture here.
And I want to also add that I heard that Triple H's hour-long Hall of Fame speech, there was no mention of The Rock.
Isn't that something?
We're back in school.
Fightful Select reported on the situation with the thoughts of some WWE talent reactions. According to the report, some talent, quote, took note of the fact that The Rock was not at TV, on TV, or at WrestleMania, didn't do any promotion leading up to the event, or even tweet about the show coming up, end quote.
No, just led us all to believe that he would be there.
Yeah.
And then Travis Scott's got to walk out there and the main event of WrestleMania. Here comes Travis Scott. Thanks, Dwayne. Okay, go ahead. Thanks for blowing us off. We wait all year for WrestleMania, even big kids like me. All right, go ahead.
In a similar comment, one talent pointed out his lack of promotion, yet how he soon appeared on the Pat McAfee show after the event.
Yeah. The next day, right?
2 days later.
Oh, all right.
Or it might have been the next day. We'll have to look.
I think it might have been the next day.
I wouldn't even be surprised.
All right, let's go.
One WWE source confirmed The Rock's claim that he was brought in to boost ticket sales for Elimination Chamber.
When we're editing.
Yeah.
and put it in here. I think it was that Monday. Go ahead.
Some talent also noted how The Rock was not referenced, and if there is tension between him and Triple H, the rest of the roster has not been made aware. So he wasn't referenced at WrestleMania much, on like the broadcast. Another talent said, quote, "We all found it kind of weird that he didn't promote the show at all," end quote. In response to the comment The Rock left on Instagram, one talent stated, quote, "What does that mean? Is he working every time he stops by and talks to us backstage too? Was that McAfee interview a work even though he specified he wasn't in character?" End quote.
Yeah, that's what it means to me.
Yeah.
Is that nobody knows what's really going on. And I heard a funny saying today. It was on another podcast, and the co-host said, in reference to, I think, The Rock, he said, "Your ego is not your amigo." So it seems like there's some ego stuff going on, because he led us all to believe he was going to be at WrestleMania. They were selling shirts there saying, "Finally, The Rock has come back to WrestleMania." And Travis Scott walks out, all 117 pounds of him, by himself. Right?
I don't understand how last year Cody Rhodes had the whole locker room pour out to help him, and this year not a single soul came out besides Travis Scott to interrupt with the match.
And why did John Cena even turn heel? Like when he was already heading for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened there. Like, The Rock is like coming in and like grabbing a mic and winging it out there, and then that's what it sounded like.
Yeah. And if that was really Triple H's idea, I feel like that should have been fleshed out a little more.
If it was his idea, wouldn't it have kind of continued? Because doesn't it seem like these stories fell with The Rock?
Yeah.
They came and went with The Rock. So how's Triple H getting blamed for this?
Well, the John Cena heel turn was Triple H's idea.
Oh.
But everything else, I think it seems like The Rock's idea.
Well, The Rock wanted Cody to turn heel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Anyway. I don't know, man. I think we're all confused over this whole thing.
I'm confused.
And I think that The Rock pulled some kind of... The Rock took his football and went home. That's what it sounds like. But Rock, something's going on. The Rock took his football and he went home.
I think it's funny that he's saying that he didn't want the spotlight to be on him when everybody was waiting for him to come out at WrestleMania. And the big story after WrestleMania is him not being there.
Yep.
Not even the fact that John Cena won 17. Now the big story is that The Rock wasn't there.
It's a bigger story.
Yeah, way bigger.
That he wasn't there. It's funny how that all worked out when he didn't want it to be about him. What's next, kid? What's going on with this thing? And he hasn't been on Raw or SmackDown or nothing.
No, nowhere.
And now Randy's slipped in there.
Yeah.
Which is all right with me, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Should be a good match. That Backlash.
Yeah, I think so. I just wish they gave a little update on Cody. Because he suddenly disappeared too. But
yeah,
I guess that's how it goes. That's how it goes after you lose.
Yeah, look at Roman. He's like, he's struggling to, and he looks great.
Yeah.
But he's like, just kind of floating around right now.
Yeah. In triple threat matches.
Yeah, you just, all of a sudden that, it's kind of weird how it works. High pressure job.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be there.
I mean, he's still getting paid, but if you want that, Which, anyway, I don't want to get into the psychology of it all because I'm just a fan. That's all I am.
Thank you for watching. Please let us know in the comments down below what you think of everything.
Hey, you know what? Hang on. I did take some notes.
Oh.
Let me just make sure. Guys, the lights are bright tonight.
Yeah, they are.
So, oh yeah, good. Let's see here. This whole teaming up with John Cena and John Cena saying he's going to ruin wrestling. And taking these weird cells. When it takes 14 of these moves to end a match and the greatest wrestler of all time goes out there and takes one and he is literally belly up on a canvas for minutes. Well, that's so strange. I like the kind of lean towards the old days with it, but it's kind of contradicting what's currently going on. Maybe we're on a shift towards the old days. That would be a good thing. So, I heard there was a T-Rex behind The Rock. Did you see the interview?
No.
Who does that remind you of?
Vince.
We're going to have to look at it. And just the whole wanting somebody's soul when WrestleMania weekends and Easter weekend. It's kind of like...
It seems very...
I think The Rock might have fumbled that conch shell with that one and then realized it somehow. All right, guys. That's our take on it. You ready to close this out, kid?
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please let us know in the comments down below what you think of the whole development with The Rock. Him not even tweeting about WrestleMania, but going on the Pat McAfee show soon after and saying that he would have tweaked some things along with other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's critiquing Oh, wait. I think I heard someone say Tuesday morning quarterback.
Oh,
maybe
Dave
you're right.
LaGreca in the video, in his
So
little rant
was
video.
he on Tuesday?
Maybe.
We'll figure it out, guys.
Yeah, we'll look.
Thanks for joining us.